Catherine Elizabeth Middleton was born on January 9th, 1982, in Reading, England, to Michael and Carol Middleton. Her father worked as a flight dispatcher for British Airways, while her mother was a flight attendant. The family lived in a modest home in Bradfield, Southend, a small village in Berkshire. Catherine was the eldest of 3 children, with younger siblings Pippa and James following in the years to come. From her earliest days, Catherine showed remarkable energy and a love for physical activity. Her parents noticed how she would crawl everywhere at lightning speed, always eager to explore every corner of their home. When she took her first steps at 11 months old, it seemed like she immediately started running instead of walking. The toddler Catherine was constantly in motion, climbing furniture, chasing the family cat, and turning their backyard into her personal playground. The Middleton family valued an active lifestyle, and weekends were often spent outdoors. Michael would take Catherine on long walks through the countryside, where she learned to appreciate nature and developed her sense of adventure. Carol encouraged all her children to try different sports and activities. By the age of 4, Catherine was already showing promise in swimming, often spending hours in the local pool with her mother, practicing different strokes with determination that surprised the swimming instructors. Catherine's athletic abilities became evident during her primary school years at St. Andrew's School in Pangbourne. She excelled in cross-country running, often finishing first in school competitions. Her PE teacher, Mrs. Henderson, remembered Catherine as a natural athlete who approached every sport with enthusiasm and dedication. Whether it was netball, rounders, or athletics, Catherine gave her best effort and encouraged her teammates to do the same. The young girl's competitive spirit shone through during school sports days. She participated in multiple events, from sprinting to long jump, and rarely left empty-handed. Her parents watched proudly from the sidelines as Catherine collected ribbons and certificates. But what impressed them most was not her winning, but her sportsmanship. She always congratulated other competitors and helped younger students who struggled with their events. Tennis became Catherine's first serious sporting passion when she was 7 years old. The local tennis club noticed her natural hand-eye coordination and quick footwork. She spent countless hours on the courts, practicing her serve and perfecting her backhand. Her coach, David Williams, saw potential in the determined young player. Catherine would arrive early for lessons and stay late to practice, showing a work ethic that was remarkable for her age. During summer holidays, the Middleton family would travel to different locations around Britain, always choosing destinations where Catherine could continue her athletic pursuits. They visited the Lake District, where Catherine learned rock climbing and hiking. She discovered a love for outdoor adventures that would stay with her throughout her life. The family also spent time at seaside resorts, where Catherine participated in sailing lessons and beach volleyball tournaments. Catherine's athletic achievements at primary school were impressive. She held multiple school records in track events and was captain of several sports teams. Her teachers noted that she had natural leadership qualities, always encouraging her teammates and organizing practice sessions during lunch breaks. She understood that success in sports required not just individual talent, but also teamwork and dedication. The Middleton family business began to flourish during Catherine's childhood. Carol had started Party Pieces, a mail-order party supply company, which grew steadily throughout the 1990s. This success allowed the family to move to a larger house in Bucklebury and provided Catherine with opportunities to pursue her athletic interests more seriously. They could afford better equipment, private coaching, and travel to competitions across the country. Despite their growing wealth, the Middleton parents kept their children grounded. Catherine continued to do household chores and was expected to maintain good grades alongside her sporting commitments. She learned valuable lessons about time management and prioritizing responsibilities. Her parents instilled in her the belief that success in any field required hard work, humility, and respect for others. Catherine's reputation as a talented young athlete spread beyond her school. She was invited to join regional tennis tournaments and represented her county in various athletic competitions. These experiences taught her how to handle pressure and perform under scrutiny, skills that would prove invaluable in her future royal role. Even as a young girl, Catherine demonstrated grace under pressure and the ability to remain composed in challenging situations. By the time Catherine finished primary school, she had established herself as one of the most promising young athletes in her region. Her trophy cabinet at home was filled with awards from various sports, but her parents were most proud of the character she had developed through her athletic pursuits. Catherine had learned the importance of perseverance, teamwork, and maintaining dignity in both victory and defeat. Catherine's transition to Marlborough College in 1996 marked a significant chapter in her life. The prestigious boarding school in Wiltshire was known for its excellent academic standards and outstanding sports facilities. At 13, Catherine was both nervous and excited about this new environment. She had heard stories about the school's rigorous academic demands, but she was particularly thrilled about the advanced sports programs available to students. The first few weeks at Marlborough were challenging for Catherine. Living away from home for the first time, she had to adapt to dormitory life and establish new friendships. Some classmates initially found her quiet and reserved, not knowing about her impressive athletic background. Catherine chose to let her actions speak louder than words, an approach that would become characteristic of her personality throughout her life. Her breakthrough moment came during the school's annual cross-country championships. Catherine had been training quietly on her own, running through the Wiltshire countryside during her free time. When the race day arrived, many students and teachers were surprised to see the new girl taking an early lead and maintaining it throughout the challenging course. Catherine crossed the finish line with a significant margin, establishing herself as a serious athlete among her peers. The victory opened doors for Catherine at Marlborough. She was immediately recruited for the school's athletics team and invited to join the tennis squad. Her reputation as a dedicated and talented sportswoman grew rapidly. Teachers noticed that Catherine brought the same level of commitment to her studies as she did sports. She understood that academic excellence was just as important as athletic achievement. Hockey became Catherine's new passion at Marlborough. The school had an excellent hockey program, and Catherine's speed and agility made her a natural fit for the sport. She started as a midfielder, but quickly proved her versatility by playing various positions as needed. Her hockey coach, Miss Sarah Thompson, was impressed by Catherine's game intelligence and ability to read play situations effectively. During her time on the hockey team, Catherine developed leadership skills that would serve her well in future roles. She was appointed team captain in her final year, a responsibility she took seriously. Catherine organized extra training sessions, mentored younger players, and represented the team in discussions with school administrators about equipment and facilities. Her teammates respected her dedication and fair approach to team management. Catherine's athletic achievements at Marlborough were remarkable. She competed in county-level tennis tournaments, representing the school with distinction. Her serve had become powerful and accurate, and her court coverage was exceptional. Tennis coaches from other schools often commented on Catherine's sportsmanship and professional attitude during matches. She never argued with referees and always congratulated opponents, regardless of match outcomes. The social aspect of school life gradually became easier for Catherine. Her athletic success helped her form friendships with students who shared similar interests and values. She discovered that many of her classmates admired her down-to-earth personality and lack of pretension. Catherine never boasted about her achievements and was always willing to help others improve their own sporting abilities. Academic life at Marlborough demanded significant time and energy, but Catherine managed to excel in both areas. She developed excellent time management skills, often completing homework assignments between training sessions and matches. Her favorite subjects were art and history, but she maintained good grades across all disciplines. Teachers appreciated her thoughtful contributions to class discussions and her respectful attitude toward learning. Catherine's parents visited regularly, attending school sports events whenever possible. They were proud of their daughter's achievements, but continued to emphasize the importance of remaining humble and grounded. The success of party pieces meant the family could afford various luxuries, but Catherine was taught to appreciate these advantages without taking them for granted. During school holidays, Catherine continued to pursue her athletic interests outside Marlborough. She participated in tennis camps and hockey clinics, always looking for ways to improve her skills. The family also took skiing holidays, where Catherine quickly mastered the slopes with the same determination she applied to other sports. These experiences broadened her horizons and introduced her to international sporting cultures. Catherine's final year at Marlborough was particularly memorable. As hockey captain, she led the school to victory in several important tournaments. Her leadership style was inclusive and encouraging, focusing on team development rather than individual glory. The hockey team's success that year was attributed largely to Catherine's ability to unite players with different skill levels and backgrounds. The transition from Marlborough to university loomed large during Catherine's final months at school. She had been accepted to study art history at the University of St. Andrews in Scotland, a decision influenced by the university's excellent academic reputation and beautiful location. Catherine looked forward to continuing her athletic pursuits at university level while exploring new academic interests. Catherine's graduation from Marlborough College was an emotional moment for her family. She had grown from a quiet, uncertain teenager into a confident young woman with clear goals and strong values. Her athletic achievements were impressive, but more importantly, she had developed character traits that would serve her throughout life. The discipline, teamwork, and grace under pressure she had learned through sports would prove invaluable in her future role as a member of the royal family. Catherine's arrival at the University of St. Andrews in September 2001 marked the beginning of what would become the most transformative period of her life. The historic Scottish University, with its ancient stone buildings and coastal location, provided the perfect setting for both academic pursuits and athletic adventures. Catherine was excited to study art history, a subject that had fascinated her since her days at Marlborough College. The university's sports facilities impressed Catherine immediately. St. Andrews had excellent tennis courts, a modern athletics track, and access to water sports along the beautiful Scottish coastline. Catherine wasted no time in joining the university tennis team and exploring other sporting opportunities. The competitive level was higher than anything she had experienced before, which motivated her to train harder and improve her game. Catherine's first few months at university were spent adjusting to Scottish life and establishing new routines. She lived in St. Salvator's Hall, a traditional residence that housed students from various disciplines and backgrounds. Her roommates quickly discovered Catherine's athletic abilities and her modest personality. Despite her impressive sporting achievements, she never boasted about her successes and was always willing to encourage others in their own pursuits. The university tennis team welcomed Catherine warmly. Her coach, Mr. Robert Mackenzie, recognized her talent and dedication from the first practice session. Catherine's fitness level was exceptional, and her technical skills had improved significantly since her school days. She quickly earned a place on the first team and began representing St. Andrews in inter-university competitions across Scotland and Northern England. Water sports became Catherine's new passion at St. Andrews. The university's proximity to the North Sea provided perfect opportunities for sailing and rowing. Catherine joined the sailing club and discovered a natural aptitude for reading wind conditions and handling boats in challenging waters. The Scottish coastline offered varied conditions, from calm, sunny days to rough, windswept afternoons that tested even experienced sailors. During her second year at university, Catherine made a decision that would change her life forever, though she could not have known it at the time. She chose to participate in a university fashion show organized to raise money for charity. Catherine had never considered modeling before, but friends convinced her that her height, poise, and natural confidence made her perfect for the event. The decision seemed innocent enough at the time. The fashion show took place in March 2002, and Catherine walked the runway wearing a sheer dress over a bandeau and shorts. In the audience sat Prince William, who was also a student at St. Andrews studying geography. The prince, who had largely gone unnoticed by Catherine during their first year, was reportedly struck by her beauty and elegance on the runway. This moment is often cited as the beginning of their romantic relationship. Catherine's athletic commitments continued to dominate her university schedule. She maintained her training regimen despite increasing social demands and academic pressures. Her tennis game reached new heights during her university years, and she competed in several prestigious tournaments across the United Kingdom. The discipline required to balance sports with studies prepared her well for the complex demands of royal life that lay ahead. The developing friendship between Catherine and Prince William happened gradually and naturally. They discovered shared interests in sports, outdoor activities, and academic pursuits. Both enjoyed skiing, and they spent time together during university holidays at various ski resorts. Catherine's athletic background meant she could keep up with William's adventurous spirit and love for challenging physical activities. Catherine's final year at university brought increased media attention as news of her relationship with Prince William became public knowledge. Photographers began following her around campus and to sporting events. This scrutiny was challenging for Catherine, who had to learn how to maintain her athletic performance while dealing with constant public attention. Her sports psychology training helped her develop coping strategies for performing under pressure. The university tennis team provided Catherine with a supportive environment during this difficult period. Her teammates and coaches protected her privacy as much as possible, allowing her to continue training and competing without excessive disruption. Catherine's commitment to her team never wavered, and she continued to represent St. Andrews with distinction throughout her final year. Catherine's academic work in art history flourished during her university years. She developed a particular interest in photography and contemporary art, subjects that would later influence her royal patronages. Her dissertation focused on the work of photographer Julia Margaret Cameron, demonstrating Catherine's ability to conduct thorough research and present complex ideas clearly. The transition from university student to potential royal bride was gradual, but unmistakable. Catherine had to learn how to navigate increased public scrutiny while maintaining her athletic pursuits and academic commitments. Her natural poise and the confidence developed through years of competitive sports helped her handle media attention with remarkable grace. Catherine's graduation from St. Andrews in 2005 was a significant milestone. She had earned a 2:1 degree in art history while maintaining her athletic achievements and beginning one of the most scrutinized relationships in modern royal history. The young woman who had arrived as an eager sports enthusiast had developed into someone capable of handling the complex demands of public life while maintaining her authentic personality. The foundation established during Catherine's university years would prove invaluable in her future royal role. Her athletic background had taught her discipline, perseverance, and teamwork. Her academic studies had broadened her intellectual horizons and developed her cultural interests. Most importantly, her relationship with Prince William had introduced her to the unique challenges and responsibilities of royal life, preparing her for the extraordinary journey that lay ahead. After graduation from St. Andrews, Catherine faced the challenge of building a career while maintaining her relationship with Prince William under intense media scrutiny. The period from 2005 to 2010 would test her resilience and determine whether she could handle the pressures of potential royal life. Catherine chose to move to London, where she could pursue professional opportunities while staying close to William during his military training. Catherine's first job was as an accessories buyer for the fashion chain Jigsaw. The position suited her interests in art and design while providing valuable experience in the business world. Despite the media attention surrounding her every move, Catherine approached her work with professionalism and dedication. Her colleagues appreciated her down-to-earth attitude and strong work ethic, qualities developed through years of athletic discipline. The constant media attention during this period was unlike anything Catherine had experienced before. Photographers followed her to work, to the gym, and to social events. The pressure was intense, and many questioned whether someone from a middle-class background could handle the scrutiny that came with dating a future king. Catherine's athletic training had taught her mental toughness, and she drew on these skills to maintain her composure under constant observation. Catherine's commitment to fitness remained unwavering during this stressful period. She joined an exclusive gym in London and maintained a rigorous exercise routine. Running became her preferred way of managing stress and clearing her mind. Early morning runs through Hyde Park provided precious moments of normalcy in an increasingly abnormal situation. Her dedication to physical fitness would later become an inspiration to many people struggling with their own health and wellness goals. The relationship between Catherine and William faced its most serious challenge in 2007 when they briefly separated. The intense pressure from media coverage, combined with uncertainty about their future together, led to a temporary breakup that dominated British tabloid headlines. During this difficult period, Catherine demonstrated remarkable dignity and strength, continuing her professional responsibilities while dealing with personal heartbreak, largely in private. Catherine used the separation period to focus on her own goals and interests. She participated in charity events, developed her professional skills, and maintained her athletic pursuits. Her grace under pressure during this challenging time impressed many observers and demonstrated that she possessed the emotional strength necessary for royal life. The temporary separation ultimately strengthened their relationship when they reunited later that year. Physical fitness became even more important to Catherine during the stressful years leading up to her engagement. She worked with personal trainers to develop a comprehensive fitness program that included cardiovascular exercise, strength training, and flexibility work. Her commitment to health and wellness was motivated not just by personal goals, but also by the understanding that royal life would demand physical and mental endurance. Catherine's involvement in charitable activities increased significantly during this period. She participated in various fundraising events, often incorporating her athletic abilities into charity work. A notable example was her participation in the Sisterhood Cross-Channel Relay Race in 2007, where she helped raise money for children's charities. The challenging 21-hour boat journey demonstrated Catherine's adventurous spirit and commitment to helping others. The charity boat race was particularly significant because it showcased Catherine's ability to work as part of a team under difficult conditions. The crossing involved rough seas, seasickness, and physical exhaustion, but Catherine never complained or asked for special treatment. Her teammates were impressed by her determination and positive attitude throughout the challenging journey. The event raised substantial funds for worthy causes while demonstrating Catherine's readiness to use her platform for good. Catherine's professional life continued to develop as she moved from Jigsaw to work for her family's business, Party Pieces. This transition allowed her more flexibility to manage media attention while contributing to the family company's success. She brought fresh ideas and marketing expertise to the business, helping to modernize their approach and expand their customer base. Her business experience would later prove valuable in understanding the commercial aspects of royal patronages. The period leading up to Catherine's engagement was marked by increasing speculation about when Prince William would propose. Every public appearance was analyzed for clues, and Catherine had to develop thick skin to cope with constant rumors and speculation. Her athletic background had taught her to focus on long-term goals rather than immediate pressures, a skill that proved invaluable during this intense period of scrutiny. Catherine's family provided crucial support during these challenging years. The Middleton family's close-knit relationships and down-to-earth values helped Catherine maintain perspective during difficult times. Her parents, Michael and Carol, had built their business from scratch and understood the importance of hard work and perseverance. Their guidance helped Catherine stay grounded despite the extraordinary circumstances surrounding her relationship. Physical fitness remained Catherine's primary outlet for stress relief and personal satisfaction. She expanded her athletic interests to include skiing, sailing, and hiking, often participating in these activities with Prince William. Their shared love of outdoor adventures strengthened their relationship and provided opportunities to escape public attention. These experiences also prepared Catherine for the active lifestyle that would be expected of a future royal. The announcement of Catherine's engagement to Prince William in November 2010 marked the end of a challenging but formative period in her life. The years of media scrutiny, professional development, and personal growth had prepared her for the extraordinary role that lay ahead. Catherine had proven that she possessed the strength, dignity, and dedication necessary to become a successful member of the royal family. Catherine's engagement ring, which had belonged to Princess Diana, symbolized both the weight of royal tradition and the expectation that she would bring her own unique qualities to the role. Her athletic background, business experience, and proven ability to handle pressure under intense scrutiny had demonstrated her readiness for the challenges and opportunities of royal life. The foundation was set for Catherine to become one of the most respected and admired members of the modern royal family. The period between Catherine's engagement announcement in November 2010 and her wedding in April 2011 was a whirlwind of preparation, protocol lessons, and international attention. Catherine faced the enormous task of transforming from a private citizen into a public figure who would represent the British monarchy around the world. Her athletic discipline and mental strength, developed over years of competitive sports, proved essential in managing this extraordinary transition. Catherine's wedding preparation involved intensive training in royal protocol, public speaking, and ceremonial procedures. The same dedication she had applied to perfecting her tennis serve was now directed toward mastering the complex requirements of royal life. She worked with protocol experts, speech coaches, and etiquette specialists to prepare for her new role. Her ability to learn quickly and attention to detail, honed through years of athletic competition, served her well during this intensive preparation period. The royal wedding on April 29, 2011, was watched by an estimated 2 billion people worldwide. Catherine's grace and composure during the ceremony impressed observers globally. Her background in competitive sports had taught her to perform under pressure, and she applied these skills to one of the most scrutinized wedding ceremonies in modern history. The poise she displayed walking down the aisle of Westminster Abbey reflected years of training in maintaining composure under intense observation. Catherine's transformation into the Duchess of Cambridge required adapting her lifestyle while maintaining the values and interests that defined her personality. She continued her commitment to physical fitness, understanding that royal duties would demand significant physical and mental stamina. Her exercise routine was modified to accommodate security requirements and public scheduling, but she never abandoned her belief in the importance of health and wellness. One of Catherine's first major royal initiatives focused on early childhood development, drawing on her understanding of how physical activity and outdoor experiences contribute to healthy child development. Her own childhood experiences with sports and outdoor activities influenced her approach to this important cause. She championed programs that encouraged children to engage in physical activity and explore nature, understanding the long-term benefits of active lifestyles. Catherine's athletic background became a valuable asset in her royal role. She could participate credibly in sporting events, connect with athletes, and promote healthy lifestyles authentically. Her visits to schools often included sports demonstrations, and she regularly attended major sporting events where her genuine enthusiasm and knowledge impressed participants and spectators. Her presence at events like Wimbledon and the Olympics brought authentic sporting credibility to royal patronage. The birth of Prince George in 2013 added new dimensions to Catherine's life and royal responsibilities. She approached motherhood with the same thoughtful preparation she had applied to athletic training. Catherine studied child development extensively and consulted with experts to ensure she could provide the best possible environment for her son's growth. Her understanding of how sports and physical activity contributed to her own development influenced her approach to raising her children. Catherine's commitment to mental health awareness grew partly from her understanding of sports psychology and the mental challenges athletes face. She recognized that the techniques used to help athletes manage performance pressure could benefit people dealing with various mental health challenges. Her patronage of mental health organizations reflected this understanding and her desire to use her platform to address important social issues. The Duchess's official royal duties expanded steadily as she gained experience and confidence in her role. Her natural poise, developed through years of competitive sports, made her effective in public appearances and diplomatic situations. Foreign dignitaries and world leaders consistently commented on her professionalism and engaging personality. Catherine's ability to connect with people from all backgrounds reflected the interpersonal skills developed through team sports and athletic competition. Catherine's second and third children, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis, further enriched her understanding of childhood development and family dynamics. She continued to emphasize the importance of outdoor activities and physical play in their upbringing. The royal children were often photographed enjoying active outdoor pursuits, reflecting Catherine's belief that physical activity was essential for healthy development. The Duchess's patronage portfolio grew to include organizations focused on sports, mental health, early childhood development, and the arts. Her authentic interest in these causes, rooted in her personal experiences and values, made her an effective advocate and fundraiser. Catherine's ability to speak knowledgeably about sports and fitness helped her connect with various organizations and their beneficiaries in meaningful ways. Catherine's evolution into one of the most respected members of the modern royal family demonstrated how her athletic background provided essential preparation for royal life. The discipline required for competitive sports translated perfectly into the demands of royal duties. Her ability to maintain composure under pressure, developed through years of athletic competition, proved invaluable in handling the intense scrutiny of royal life. The Duchess's commitment to promoting healthy lifestyles and mental wellness reflected her personal understanding of how physical activity contributed to overall well-being. Her royal platform allowed her to encourage millions of people to prioritize their health and fitness, extending the positive influence she had developed through her own athletic pursuits. By 2025, Catherine had firmly established herself as a modern royal who brought authentic experience and genuine passion to her various causes. Her journey from a sporty young girl in Berkshire to the Duchess of Cambridge demonstrated how athletic discipline, competitive experience, and personal values could prepare someone for extraordinary responsibilities. Catherine's story illustrates how early experiences in sports and competition can provide the foundation for success in unexpected areas of life. Her athletic background taught her perseverance, teamwork, grace under pressure, and the importance of continuous improvement. These qualities, combined with her natural warmth and intelligence, enabled her to become one of the most admired and effective members of the British royal family. The Duchess's legacy continues to grow as she uses her position to promote causes close to her heart while raising the next generation of royals. Her authentic approach to public service, grounded in real-world experience and personal conviction, has redefined what it means to be a modern royal in the 21st century.